You guys have a funny story that y'all have experienced yourself while traveling?
Our very first cruise, which
I learned my lesson, and I'm sure
it hasn't done it since.
Share
Yeah.
that with all my.
See that it goes back to that, like, one of the first questions I had, that
Right.
first-hand experience. Like,
Right.
I did this, you don't have to go through that.
Yeah.
It's summertime, and what better time to be thinking about your next vacation? Gabriel and I are here to interview Reese and Sheila Kilpack with Cruise Planners. They are full-service travel agencies, so we're going to be going a whole bunch of their business, who they are, what they do, what they can provide, and how they can help you on your next vacation. Gabriel and I just booked our cruise, so you need to book yours, so please come on in. Join me for this wonderful interview. You won't want to miss it. I am here with Reese and Sheila Kilpack with Cruise Planners. They are a full-service travel agency, like I mentioned on the intro of the video. They're a wonderful husband and wife team, and they convinced us, I mean, they didn't have to do much to actually get our first cruise. So we want to show you this wonderful couple and all that they can provide and offer to y'all. So Reese and Sheila, kind of tell us a little bit about yourselves, what actually got you started into becoming travel agents, and how long have you all been doing it for?
Reese and I are both retired Air Force. We always wanted to own our own business. And after a while, he worked for the VA, and wasn't really what he really wanted to do. So I'm like, well, let's look at what we can do together. So I gave him criteria while he was doing his research. One, to purchase a franchise so where we don't have to go into debt. The second one, where it can be home-based as an option. And the third one, it needed to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he came back with, well, let's open a UPS store. I'm like, okay, wait. So in my mind, I'm like, getting ready to go to work and work at UPS. I'm like, it's important and we use UPS, but I just don't see that as fun every day as I keep looking.
Right. Okay.
So, and then he found Cruise Planners, and we did our research with that. And it fit all that criteria. We could purchase it, not go into debt, we could work from home if we wanted to, and it's fun.
What made you guys choose Helotes, Texas?
In the past, we actually were looking for working in a facility that we would be able to reach out to clients, and the clients come up to us and be able to sit down and show them instead of telling them what the things are about our business. So we always thought that the most important thing for us is the face-to-face interaction with our clients. We had an office after the pandemic, we had to close it, but now we open again here in Helotes, Texas. We love it because we get to sit down, explain the things, and show them. To me, is the best way to work with clients.
Of course, we have a computer at our fingertips at all times. And what can you kind of tell people, why should they go for a travel agency versus, hey, I can just go on Google myself and Expedia and all of these other websites and book my own cruise?
That's absolutely fine, and they're perfect for some types of travel. For instance, if you want to do a short trip, or you're just going to a weekend trip to Florida or Vegas or anything like that, that's ideal for that. When we come in, it's in the more complicated trips and the more elaborate trips and the more, for instance, you have a family get overwhelmed really easy. So many choices, so many locations, pricing.
We get a lot of first-time cruisers, so they come in and they, like I said, they don't know what their options are, what cruise line is a good fit for them, what cruise ship is a good fit for them. It's a lot to keep in mind, because I'll hear people say, oh, I went on a cruise once and I didn't like it. I'm like, well, tell me why you didn't like it. It's more than likely it wasn't a good fit for what they wanted to experience.
Got it.
So that's part of the resources that we offer, because instead of you having to spend the money and experience it yourself and learn not to do it, we can offer
you. can avoid some pitfalls. Go with professionals.
And that's another way of saving money, because that way you don't have to spend the money on doing that. Then you experience it, and then you learn that that's not a good fit for you, and you don't want to try that again. And we try to give you guidance of what will be the best fit for you in your vacation. We can do the entire trip, your airfare to your transportation to the hotel,
like full service.
The full service experience. Or if you just want to say, well, I just want a cruise, I don't want the airfare, I can do my airfare myself, that's absolutely fine. You can do as much as you want us.
Okay, right. So if I'm assuming correct, y'all have a wide variety of different clientele, like different personalities, different backgrounds. So I know that Gabriel and I are very different personalities. So how do y'all adjust to your clients' preferences?
As I hear the clients say what they want to experience, and in my mind, I'm thinking of different locations or different cruise lines where they can get both if it's different. You want to have different experiences where you can get both if that's what's important. So it's just whatever those experiences are, they're able to get that at that location or on that cruise ship. So it's good that, we do, the training never ends. So we do training with all the different cruise lines and suppliers to know their products, so what's a good fit for their product.
Okay.
And within the budget as well. So we don't hide any cost or fees or anything. Everything is very transparent. And we make sure they understand all the costs and everything that's involved in that cost before they ever say yes and put money towards it. And then they don't pay us, we're paying the supplier. So that's, something to keep in mind that, when you're working with a travel agency, it should be that, you're paying the supplier, you're paying for that trip up front, because most of the time it's commission-based work. Right?
Yes.
So you make all the payments, you pay for the trip happens, and then the money gets dispersed, and then the commission comes in. So we don't hold our clients' money, it does get paid, and they get the invoices and such.
Nice.
We are not full scale. We don't want that. We don't want to become another Expedia.com.
Right.
We want to be
Local.
Personalized service
personal with our clients,
Yeah.
and we want to keep it at that level.
Yeah.
Are we into the different types of travels? You cover that?
Different types.
Like adventure travel, cruises.
Obviously, we have the cruises, river cruises. We also have the
all-inclusive
resorts.
Okay.
Land-based. It could be organized
with a group
tour, or it could be a customized private itinerary.
safaris.
Expedition cruises,
Okay.
meaning Antarctica, South America.
And U.S. river cruising. A lot with Disney parks and Disney Cruise Line, and then something where it's going to be more unique is a Adventure by Disney. It could be a cruise, land vacation, it could be something in Australia, it could be...
Well, I know Gabriel and I will definitely come to y'all whenever we think of vacation or travel, because sometimes it's just like, as realtors, we have so much on our minds, and just sometimes thinking about like planning a vacation or like a cruise, it's just like, I don't need more stress. So you hand it off to the professionals, and you're just like, what should I do? Just point me in the right direction. As far as travel insurance goes, is there like different packages?
Yes.
Okay.
There are different varieties of different, but there are two major categories for travel insurance. The typical travel insurance would cover your illness, lost luggage, or medical while you're traveling. That's the typical. Most travel companies offer similar travel insurance. And the second category is the travel insurance with cancel for any reason. Basically, is similar to the first one, but has that additional option of canceling for any reason. And typically that is for a very short period of time. You have to purchase that. Typically it's about 14 days from the deposit date. The other one, insurance, is absolutely fine too.
And we're required to present that to the clients, what's covered, what the cost is, and then they decide if they want to purchase that or not. We do advise to do it. Like I said, we don't travel without it.
That typically is for people that they don't know if they're going to make this trip.
Like your schedule can change, and you've already been out this money.
I put a trip, I want to go, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to go. That is for that kind of
protecting your investment.
The other one is for the people that are going to go.
No matter what.
They're most definitely going to make it, but it's designed for you while you're traveling.
Got it.
Like if you have any illness, or you need to see a doctor, or you need to be evacuated back to the US, or any of that stuff.
Okay.
That's what that for.
Do you guys have a funny story that y'all have experienced yourself while traveling, or a client came back to you with a funny story? Like, tell us a funny story, or maybe even a horror story that just really sticks out to you.
Our very first cruise, which, you know, you say that, hey, when you go to Mexico, drink the water.
Oh!
So we knew, okay, we're out with the locals and we didn't drink the water. But somebody had like a gigantic margarita that had ice in it. A few hours later, he was not feeling too well.
So
So a couple of days of the cruise, he spent in the cabin. That was our honeymoon, and I was out doing karaoke and things by myself. So, you know,
I'm still gonna have fun.
Ice is made from water, so don't drink the water. Don't consume the ice.
I learned my lesson, and I'm sure
it hasn't done
you
since.
Share
Yeah.
that with all my clients.
See that it goes back to that, like, one of the first questions I had, that first-hand experience. Like, I did this, so you don't have to go through that. Tell me a little bit more about how we can get in touch with y'all, how people can find y'all. Of course, we're gonna put y'all's information in, but maybe there's a way that I haven't thought of. And tell us y'all's social media that you have as well.
Sure. We're on all the social media platforms. So we have our Facebook page, which is Grandmastertravel. We're on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn.
Okay.
So we have our website, which is Grandmastertravel. You can fill out a job form and send us, and we'll receive an email saying you want to have an appointment with us. There's a lot of ways in which people can reach us, so we just need to be aware of that and that we don't miss anything, because we like to respond quickly. And we do. We have a quick response time and saying yes or no. We can set up this appointment. When would you like to meet? You know, and get it going that way, because we know what that's like when you reach out to a business and they don't respond. You're not sure what to think. So we're very responsive. However, they reach out to us.
Yes.
When we travel ourselves, we also available. Typically, you can reach us either by email or by text. And if it's urgent, we will respond urgent. If it's not urgent, we ask him to wait until we get back to if it's something that can wait. If it's not, we will respond.
Say we're on a vacation and something comes up and we have a question. We're in the middle of our vacation. Will we be able to get a hold of y'all?
Yes.
Okay. So y'all are just from
we always are
putting that deposit and then coming back.
That's what we consider to be customer service.
Yeah.
We are in this business, so we need to be available to
Or even another situation. So we went to a place in Mexico, north of Cancun, and visited some resorts. And we liked this one resort. So we would send people there.
Okay.
Well, we stayed there ourselves and really liked it. And it comes with a butler. And this young lady's name was Alexa, so that was easy for me to remember. Her name's Alexa.
Yeah.
So a year later, we're sending a family there, and they're having a little difficulty getting something situated with their cabin. And we're not getting the response that we're looking for from, let's say, the front desk or the concierge. So Reese, through the WhatsApp app, reached out to Alexa, and she remembered us, and we were able to get the situation resolved by utilizing that resource. So it's being resourceful, which we learned how to do in the military, because in the military you have to get the job done. Using what you have, there's not an option. So we have a lot of experience of how do we get this done.
Settled, right.
And there's many situations like that, but that's just an example. But we have issues with people losing their luggage, they're in the airport, miss your flights, and you are by yourself, and who knows where, our airport, and nobody speaks your language, you don't know what to do. So that's when you said, well, I need to contact Reese.
The cruise, and we can reach out to the hotel or the cruise
We can reach out to the hotel, we can reach out to the airline, because we have people that we can talk to about those particular issues, and typically we can resolve it the same at that moment. If we cannot resolve it, we keep going until it gets resolved.
Alright, so the last thing that we're going to do is like a quick round of just spitfire questions. And I'm going to go this or that. Okay?
Right.
Alright. Cruise or land vacation?
Cruise.
Both?
That would be me.
Together, both? The lady cruise?
Oh.
We'll go with cruise. Cruise.
Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Whataburger.
In and out.
Oh, it's on the interview. We need to find another travel agent.
And that part. He does not turn
Don't get me
down
wrong.
Whataburger.
I love
Okay, H-E-B or Walmart?
HEBs.
Okay, you redeemed yourself. Okay, train or car?
Car.
Like a road trip or like if you take a train,
Car.
Trains.
Train or car? Okay. What about you, Boo Boo?
Favorite San Antonio restaurant?
Yeah.
Bohannes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bohannon's is.
Bohannon's, nice.
A yes or no question. Do you get travel insurance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We do not travel without it.
We cannot travel without travel insurance.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Reese and Sheila, for allowing us to kind of take some of your time today. I know when y'all had like phone calls to do and stuff like that, so thank you for allowing us to be here, to record you for an interview, to be on our channel, to kind of showcase what Cruise Planners is all about. We will refer you to everybody we know whenever they hear vacation, and we're super excited, so thank you so much.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
giving us the opportunity.
Yeah.
We're happy to meet you and your husband.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment below. What do you want your next vacation to be? And please, if you have any advice for us for our next cruise, or if you have a story yourself, please put it down below. We'd love to hear from you. So thank you again so much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.